Hello again. My name is Emma and welcome to my channel. I have a little one over here and let's hope he doesn't go everywhere today. He's eating some banana bread. I'm bringing it with me just in case. Okay. So stay here. Here. So welcome to Tea Time Tuesday. That's where we are at today. I'm not really drinking any kind of flavorful tea, but here. I made for my tasting test or test tasting, I made my own banana bread. Not banana nut bread, just banana. I should have put nuts in it, but not everybody, you know, some people are allergic to nuts. So I was like, nah, I'm just gonna do the regular banana bread. It came out pretty good. As you can see, I don't have a white plate, so I'm just using a clear one, as you can see. The only problem with this one was that when I made it, for some reason, I don't know, maybe I didn't mix it enough, but there was big chunks of flour in it. And I was like, you know, at first I thought maybe it was the egg white, but I'm like, no, because I scrambled the eggs pretty well. But I got maybe I didn't, you know, scrape the bottom of the bowl or something with the flour, but I don't know. I just had all these little white little blotches of flour everywhere. I mean, it still came out okay. It didn't come out as good as I wanted it. I don't know. I put it in one of those little tin, those loaf pans, and maybe, I mean, you could taste the banana. That's for sure. And I did use brown sugar to give it that color. But next time I think I'm going to use parchment paper to line the what do you call it? The loaf pan, because it just seems like I could taste the, I don't know, the aluminum on here, which I don't like. I can't taste it much right now, only because I wrapped it up in plastic and I put it in the fridge. But it is a little dense. I mean, the flavor is there, but there's this weird taste, like aluminum or something when I swallow. So definitely going to work on this banana bread. I do like baking, and I do want to increase my baking abilities. So yeah, definitely have to work on that. Well, you like it, right? Want another piece? Yeah? He'll eat it. Anyway, so definitely want to work on that. I am drinking the kava tea. This one really does relax me, so I'm trying to do this video real quick because the kids are, they come out of school at 3:30, but my daughter's going to pick them up, so I have a little bit of time. The kava tea is what I'm drinking right now. there's just something great about drinking a nice hot cup of tea. I I don't know what it is. It's just so so soothing. But um mm, talking about baking, um I do want to get back into baking. I like baking cakes also. Although I don't know how to make a sponge cake yet. I'm trying to work on that as well. And I usually use cake box to make or boxed cake to make cakes. I already got my frosting. I already got that down packed. I already know how to do that. Um, I already got my royal icings down. Know how to do that as well. I do like decorating cookies. I like making cookies. I just have to learn not to make too many. um, but when it comes to baking, I do want to improve on those abilities because I really want to learn how to make pastries. More like croissants, Danish, things like that. Especially croissants. I know you need a lot of dough and I know you need a lot of butter and I know it takes a lot of folding. So going to work on that definitely this year, hopefully sooner than better. Continue working on, I'm going to try my hand. They have this one cake recipe that is called the 1 2 3 4 cake recipe, and it's like 1 2, everything comes like 2 eggs, 3 cups of flour, and so on. So I'm going to try my hand at that and we'll see how it comes out. I do have cake flour, the swans flour. I do have that. So I definitely want to incorporate that to see the difference to making a flour mixture. So we'll see how that happens. We'll see how that, but that's going to be like in my regular baking vlogs because as you see, I have a calendar back here, and this calendar has all the different medias that I do when it comes to paper craft, baking, sewing, jewelry making. It has all that back here. So I have to update it. I haven't done that yet, but I'll be doing that soon. But definitely want to work on my baking skills, and I really want to improve on my banana bread. Again, I'm going to use parchment paper next time, and I think I'm going to add regular sugar as well because it doesn't really, I mean, it looks good, you know, it looks okay. It's just and it's nice and brown. Do you like it? He likes it. Yeah? Good? But it just seems to be something missing. So definitely have to work on it. But that's that for that. Okay, so getting on with my reading, the books, the update on my books. Taking, what was it called? I think it was called Take Me, what was it called? It was Taken, the Mafia story. That one, I don't know about. That one is a little bit like, I don't know if I mentioned this last time, but it was more like the Shades of Grey kind of story. It just had too much sexual relations, you know, and things that, like, it's not really something I want to read. I'm not into that kind of stuff, that, you know, all that. But yeah, and trying to figure out why this girl was falling in love with somebody who was like sexually abusing her. It didn't make any sense to me. And then I found out why. Apparently, the guy who had kidnapped her, when him and his brother were young, Sarah's father, who was, like a main leader in one of the mafias, had owned this massive building. And Dario and his brother Nico, with his mom, they had lived in that building. And then they had decided to sell it or something, or get rid of it. And they ended up kicking them out. And I don't know whether they had not paid the rent or whatever, but they threw them out with nothing out in the streets, and they didn't have anything. And to the point where their mother ended up, freezing to death. So Dario blames Sarah's father for killing, his mother. And so that's where his revenge was coming in, that he wanted to, take revenge on the Colonias because that's what they did to his mom. At the same time, it seems like he was a kind of like a helper, because there was a lot of girls from the Colonias that were always constantly running away from that type of, mob. And every time they tried to run away, they would either get beaten, or they would get killed. So most of the time they would try to run away, and they would, for some reason, somehow, they would find Dario, and Dario was the one who ended up helping them. And apparently Sarah's mom was one of them, in which she tried to escape the whole Colonia tribe or whatever, and she ended up running, and Dario somehow or other, helped her escape. So in other words, he rescued her. And all this time, Sarah's thinking, oh, somebody killed her. Her mom was dead. That's what they told her. She didn't know how she died. She didn't know, all she knew is that her mom was dead. And then it comes to seem that because Dario was the one that saved her, that she's not dead at all. She's somewhere who I've yet to find out, where they're hiding her. Sarah, of course, got pissed about all of this. She's really upset. But she keeps going back and forth, like a hate and love relationship with Dario. Like, at one time she's in love with him, and then another time she's pissed at him. Then she wants to be with him again. Then after she hears another incident about her mother, she gets mad at him again. And it's kind of like a back and forth thing. And Dario wasn't supposed to fall in love with her anyway. He was supposed to just get back and get revenge on the Colonias, the father, the leader, because of what had happened to them when they were, kids. I'm at 87%, so I'm almost done. But she's still falling in love with this guy. She still wants to be with him. He wants to be with her. Now she's at the point where everything that she had, how she was raised, how she was brought up, was all like a lie. And she was always, behind closed doors all the time. Didn't really do anything for herself. Everything was done for her. So when it came for her time to get out into the world and do things, she didn't know how. And well, you have the internet, and you have Google, and you have all that stuff at your hands. How long ago was this, And it didn't say like it was like in the 1900s or anything like that. It had to be modern. So it's like, what can you not know? So very, very, very explicit sexual writing that was going on. It's like, we don't need to know all that, because I'm trying to find out the romance part, and there isn't any. To me, there just wasn't any. So I'm still trying to find out whether or not she's going to end up meeting up with her mom, and if they're going to end up being together. Are they going to destroy the colonias, or what's going to happen? So that's where I'm at with that book, and I can't wait to be done with it. So I'm like, just not my cup of tea. As for the in style, I thought I had glasses. Bo and Trey are going to get married in Hawaii. Amber, was it Trey? Yeah, so Amber's gonna help Bo, get her stuff ready for the wedding. And she did bring her friend, Vicky, with her. And apparently Rob is gonna be there as well, or he already showed up. So he's already in Hawaii, because he's the guy who does all the photo shoots and stuff like that. So he's already there. So that's where I'm at now. I'm on chapter... I don't think I wrote anything down on this one. No. So right now I am on... I'm on chapter 25 on this one. So that's where they are right now. They're just, they all ended up in Hawaii, and Rob is there, and that's about it. Nothing really. She saw the little piggy, Pinky, and and they're all eating, enjoying each other's company. But that's where I'm at. I still have very little. I think I have. I have a feeling what's going to happen in this one is that she's going to end up being #1 stylist. So I have chapter 26, and she's going to end 27, and the epilogue. So I only have 2 more chapters to go and the epilogue. So what I'm thinking is that she's going to be, for all the craziness that she had been going through with Mona, and, having her back, and everything that Mona's been going through, and, playing to be somebody she's not, but at the same time getting away with it, and, being addressed as the famous stylist, that she'll probably end up taking her place, and she's going to become the #1 stylist. But I think what's going to happen towards the end is that I still have to figure out, okay, but Rob still has his fiance waiting for him. I forgot where. And apparently she's supposed to be with a child. So either it's not his child, and we'll find out, or Rob won't marry the fiance, and he'll end up marrying Amber instead. So that's where I think that's going to end. It's kind of, again, it's not that romantic. It's not really a romantic. They try to play it off, like it's, like The Devil Wears Prada kind of thing, but it wasn't really all there. But, there's stories, like I said, I have I have 4 more books that I have to read that are, paperback, and then more books on this. So, yeah, so that's where I am with the 2 books right now. I am trying to change things up a little bit, getting ready for, Valentine's Day, and, yeah, just trying to stay, positive. New year, new thoughts, new goals. Everybody's doing the same thing. Took down a lot of things already. Definitely probably going to try to do a Dollar Tree haul for sure. Not too many things. So I have a lot of stuff, and I'm even going to put it out so you can see all the Valentine's stuff I have. I even have, I think I bought this a year or 2 years ago at the Target dollar spot, and it was a heart-shaped tier tray, which I can't wait to use. I'm like, I love it. I still got to find a regular tea tray. I don't know if I'm going to change my tea time setting. I don't know if I'm going to do it on the table and not doing it on the bed. I do want to take pictures of everything that I put out, and start making different, foods, little sandwiches, things like that. So I'm still going to be working on that. Definitely going to be working more on my Cricut for sure, because I have these lips and the little envelopes with the heart. So, and I have them on my old Cricut on the little cartridges. So definitely, want to make a few of those and use them either for cards or for embellishment. So I can't wait to get on that. So that's where I am this week with Tea Time Tuesday, just trying to relax, think about the things that I want to do, and get on with them for sure. But again, if you just feel overwhelmed about things, I thought I saw a fly. Was that my eyes? Just relax, have a cup of tea or a cup of coffee, read a book. It does really take a lot of worry off your mind, and it does help you to relax. So, okay, with that being said, thank you for stopping by, and like a fish in the sea, so glad you caught me. And I'll definitely catch you tomorrow, which is Wednesday. And Wednesday would definitely be a Dollar Tree haul. Okay, guys, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to put this away, probably give it to him, and finish drinking my tea. Okay, guys, we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.